Hey, Brian Beckcom here at VB Attorneys. One of the most important things when you're trying to hire anybody for any business, one of the most important life skills, in my opinion, is being persistent. And that applies just as much when you're looking for a lawyer in an injury case. Let me tell you a couple stories about why that's so important. We had a case many, many years ago where a young 2-year-old boy was killed in front of his mother by a trucker who was on cocaine. When our referring lawyer first got that case, the trucking company claimed they only had $1 million in insurance. And I got to tell you, a lot of lawyers that I know would have immediately advised their clients to take that $1 million insurance limits. But we didn't believe that that was all there was. And so we were persistent. We pursued the case. And guess what we found out with a pretty deep and pretty thorough investigation? What we found out is the trucking company was actually hiding the total amount of insurance they had. They had $12 million in insurance. Had the lawyer that this family originally went to accepted the $1 million, they would have left millions and millions of dollars on the table for this family. And that's why it's so important that you hire a lawyer that's willing to be persistent, a lawyer that's willing to chase down every lead, to investigate these cases as deeply as possible. Because guess what? I know this may not surprise a lot of people, may surprise some of you. Insurance companies lie. They lie all the time about things big and small. And one of the jobs of your lawyer in these cases, if you're going after an insurance company, is not to let them get away with it, to be as persistent as you possibly can be. I'll tell you another story real quick. I've had plenty of cases, including one case for a gentleman who's very badly injured. And the company claimed they did not have any insurance, at least initially, thinking that we would go away, thinking that we wouldn't pursue them. Well, here's what I told him. I said, I don't care if you don't have any insurance. That's your fault. We're coming after you anyways. Well, guess what? Once they realized that we were going to be persistent, that we weren't going to quit, that we were going to do everything we could to win this case for our client, all of a sudden, $1 million insurance policy showed up, and we settled that case for that $1 million very, very quickly thereafter. So when you're looking for a lawyer and when you're trying to decide who to hire for your case, try to find somebody that's really, really persistent, somebody that doesn't give up, somebody that is willing to go all the way to the very bitter end, not quit on you early, not take the easy way out, but truly get to the bottom of your case and get you the best possible result. I tell my clients all the time, one of my main jobs is to get you the most money I can get you for your case in the shortest amount of time. It's not to get you a little bit of money in a short amount of time. It's not to get you money in a long amount of time. It's to get you the best result. And the only way you can get that, in my opinion, is to be persistent, to be willing to turn over every rock, look at every reasonable lead, and just never give up. And so when you're thinking about hiring a lawyer, when you're looking at hiring somebody, just keep that in mind. Is this the kind of person that will be persistent, the kind of person that will never, ever give up on my case?